On May 24th, 1844, the world's first commercial telegraph line, strung between the United States Capitol and Baltimore, was demonstrated to members of the United States Congress. The first words sent were taken from the Bible, Book of Numbers, chapter 23, verse 23. What hath God wrought? Those words were transcribed via something called Morse code and were sent by the eponymous inventor of Morse code, Samuel F.B. Morse. Morse's message, which had been suggested to Morse by Annie Ellsworth, the daughter of the U.S. Commissioner of Patents, was apt. Within a decade, more than 20,000 miles of telegraph lines crossed the United States, transforming commerce, culture, politics, and the very nature of the world. Samuel Morse and the telegraph are a prime example of the powerful effect that invention can have on history, and that is even more clear if you understand his specific role in one of the key advancements in the modern age. Morse was not the first to recognize that an open and closed circuit could be used for communication, not even the first to build one. There are several inventors who can claim to have invented the telegraph ahead of Morse. But Morse, with a couple of collaborators, made two vital contributions that give him claim to the title as the father of electronic communication. First, with the help of chemistry professor Leonard Gale, he invented the relay. The relay addresses a fundamental problem with electronic communication, that signal degrades with distance. That limit meant that telegraphs were limited to a fairly short range, not devices that could communicate around the world. The solution that Morse and Gale designed, the relay, worked as a repeater. They refreshed the signal coming in from one circuit by transmitting it on another circuit. Relays, not that much changed, are still used in many settings today. Secondly, working with machinist Alfred Vail, Morse developed Morse code, the ability to use simple open and closed circuits and just two signals, a dot and a dash, to communicate language, thus making the telegraph a practical means of communication. Those two advances, how to amplify a signal to allow it to be heard and to turn the simplest electronic signal into communication, were more than critical components of the telegraph. They were the central keys to the development of the modern world.